Hey, and welcome back to another episode of this Broken Sword series. It's been a while since I recorded the last one, so I'm not entirely remembering what we were trying to do. But we got a new
It was the bright
ball,
red ball I'd got from the juggler.
and I tried to use the tripod and everything here. But,
No.
so I think I'm missing something somewhere else, even though I know there's like some clue about this through my teachings thing with the scroll. I just think we need to do something else before that becomes relevant. So let's look at the map and see what options we have at least. And yeah, because down here there was like a chain, but I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do with that yet.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Yeah, so I'm thinking there's something we need to get somewhere else, because I don't think there was anything. What is this?
It was the glass the gendarme had left behind.
Can we use that somehow?
There was no need to take the wine glass.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if we should do anything with that. Maybe it'll be relevant later. In this cafe, we don't need to do anything here, no. Okay, let's just try one of the other locations. So, we haven't been to the museum since everything kind of happened. So let's see if there's anything new here. Just my phone going off for some reason. Let's talk to Logano first.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What's with the long face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
No kidding.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies in Paris. Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
Oh,
I
he's
hope
talking
you're
about
referring to the manuscript.
Nico Bellic.
Oui, of course.
Let's talk about the manuscript, I guess.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras,
Who's he?
a Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh,
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's too far-fetched. The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all.
Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map, though? The treasure of the Knights Templar.
A romantic notion, Georgie, but extremely improbable.
Well, they were really devoted to protecting it, so I think it's more to it. There's something more to it.
What does this ball mean to you?
It's a juggling ball. I love juggling.
I should have guessed.
Because he's a clown? Let's show him the tripod.
Oh, Andre?
Oui?
What would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really. It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on the thief, I'd wring his neck.
Yep. Let's not show him that, I guess.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So, is there really anything more in here to do?
Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur? Oh, it's you. Well, what do you want now? You're not going to try to hide in that closet again, are you?
I hear your tripod was stolen.
Nothing travels faster than bad news. It is true. It happened last night. I always said that alarm was no good.
Didn't he say that it was like state of the art or something?
What does this ball mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Thanks for your
It
help.
just seems like there's nothing more to do in here. So let's head to another location. I think maybe that dialogue with Andre was important though. Maybe. Still feel like we don't know what to do at the church and all that stuff. Police station. I mean, we could try. What would the point be? I mean, we could try the cafe. For some reason it's still open, so we can go there and just to see. So the solution should just be in one of these areas, so. And this isn't one that we go to that often, so.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
What do you think of my ball?
Ah, I am a little too old for games, monsieur.
Does this rare artifact mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Does this medical apparatus mean anything to you?
Of course, it is a device for measuring blood pressure.
Okay, nothing new
I
from
have
this
to be
guy, I
going.
think.
Good luck, Inspector.
Still thinks I'm Rosso. Let's see, it doesn't look like there's any change here. Down there would be nothing. Okay. Okay, let's try the police station. We haven't been there in a while. And the captain wasn't that keen on talking to us last time, so I'm not sure if that's gonna change. But maybe there's some dialogue there that will lead us to something. Maybe like a new location so that we can get a new item.
Excuse me.
Stop up! I did not expect to see you so soon after that unfortunate business at the museum.
Inspector Rosso was completely satisfied with my explanation.
Ah, yes. You were accidentally trapped in an Egyptian sarcophagus.
It could happen to anyone.
Indeed. as could being knocked unconscious by a wooden salmon. What do you want now?
Let's try to kill her.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
What are you trying to say, Stobart?
That the clown is a member of that cult.
I see. And what proof do you have?
Proof? I arrived at my conclusion through logical deduction and...
Pseudo-intellectual people. Leave the investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
Okay, well, that's not going anywhere.
Look what I found, Sergeant Moo.
It is a ball. The ball of a child.
You're half right, but this is no toy, Sergeant Moo.
Don't tell me. The Juggler is back.
The Juggler? Who's he?
The most cunning circus performer turned pickpocket in Paris. He mesmerizes his audience with an unarguably talented but mind-numbing display of juggling, while his accomplice goes through the crowd and empties their pockets. I thought we'd seen the last of him.
Okay, well, it could be him. I don't know.
No. Maybe not.
Good idea.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Let's see if he actually wants to talk to me this time. I think we pissed him off
Stobart
a
is here
bit
to see
last
you,
time.
monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
So let's try to not piss him off too much this time, maybe.
What now, monsieur?
Oh, there's just nothing. Okay.
That is not a good idea. No. Maybe not.
Well, that makes me wonder
So long,
what the hell I'm
Inspector.
supposed to be doing. I mean, I guess we could talk to Nico Bellic about the shit that Andre talked about, and maybe that will lead us to something.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Creepy.
What do you think of my ball?
I'm picking up vibrations from it. That ball will travel far.
Is that some kind of hint?
What does this apparatus mean to you?
The last time I saw one of those, I was about to go to the operating theater. The doctor told me there was nothing to worry about. I laughed in his face.
How come?
I can see the future, remember?
Do you know what this tripod was used for?
I couldn't imagine.
Okay.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur.
So,
You will.
if Nico doesn't have anything to tell us, then we're gonna have to go around and looking for things we've missed. Which is like the least fun part of these games, you know, when you just have to go
It's
over
me again.
everything again.
Hi, Georges.
Maybe we should give like a hint or
Look,
something.
about that tripod.
I hope you're still not angry with me.
Oh no, not really. That was some feat. Abseiling through the skylight, I mean.
I haven't done anything like that since I was at school.
You were great. But next time you plan a stunt like that, please warn me. What do you think the purpose of this tripod is?
On the manuscript, the gem is shown mounted on top of it.
So, we risked a criminal charge to steal a display stand?
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in a specific position.
Okay.
Would you like this juggling ball?
Have you been drinking, George?
No, why?
Because you're talking crap.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
I mean, maybe... I guess there's a reason why we can still do it. So maybe they'll find something new if we examine it at the right time.
That's the tripod That's the gem that Pegram found. There's a woman looking at her, but the reflection has... The night scroll, through my teachings, you will be
I feel like
enlightened.
this is the clue, but what exactly...
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Yeah, I'm guessing I just need to...
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
A hint, maybe? Okay, no. I'm guessing there's something in that sewer. Maybe like just using that cable or that chain on something I didn't realize. I have no idea what that would be though. Because we've been to every... And I mean, are we... Wait. Oh, okay. Let's try that place. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what led us here. But, that's fine.
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
We're just walking right through the water. Oh, just ignoring the guy. Okay, now we're talking. So, nothing to interact with, it seems, other than the door. Maybe there's a symbol on the
door
wall.
was a handsome piece of work, in keeping with the ornateness of the rest of the building. Rats! It's locked. I didn't want to mess with the building. From a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure. I didn't want to from a distance,
Okay,
close
it
up.
doesn't do anything special with the symbol either.
I wanted to go swimming, but I didn't have the time.
The thing on the roof is slightly different, maybe.
I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to.
Well, you might have to.
The statue on the top of the building looked like the one in the Parisian church. He seemed to be looking out to sea. For what? Over the doorway was a statue of a hooded figure bearing a cross. From a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up.
Okay. I guess we should just talk to the guy instead of just like moving on way too quickly like we just did. And maybe he'll give us some clue of what we need to do. Hopefully not too tricky to figure out. And here's like a... Yeah, there's a building here as well that we can check out.
Hi, is this the De Vasconcelos house?
See?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, All I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Let's try to make friends with
Would
him.
you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
Okay.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why? Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Let's try yes.
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
Well, that didn't work out.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
See this gem? Men have died for it.
Do I look as if I care?
What do you think of this tripod?
I think nothing of it.
This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
I don't smoke.
Have you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them.
Maybe we can use that on a hose to distract him or something.
I don't suppose this red nose means anything to you, does it?
Ha! El Flojo!
El who?
El Flojo! He is a clown on state television.
Oh, is he any good?
He is as funny as scabies. Without the laughs.
Okay, that's nice. I'm guessing...
Okay, well, I'll see you around.
Adios.
Can we even interact with the hose? I mean, let's just see. Okay, I think I know what this is about. Pretty sure this is it. It makes sense, at least. After showing it to him, like, oh, I have this thing. And then I put it on the hose, and then he's... Maybe I'll connect the dots.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it? See, you.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Okay, that's a nice little threat. Which leads me to believe I should probably save the game before doing anything else. Let's see. Just in case this will kill me with the dogs or something. So, I mean, let's try going into the house, which is what we're supposed to do, I guess. let's try the what looks like the safest route. Okay, so the stairs then, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't hear us.
Hey, you on the stairs.
Oops. I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay, I'm guessing I need to hide behind the armor. Let's look in here first to see if that gives us some... What is this? We can go behind the house?
It was then I realized I'd left home without my
Oh,
pocket
okay.
siege engine.
Okay, that had me kind of confused for a second. So I'm guessing we're just gonna hide behind the armor. Seems like a simple enough thing.
The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great plan. A big chandelier studded with plain white candles. Probably pretty impressive when all lit up. And it must keep the moth population down.
Okay, so hiding behind the armor is not an option.
Must have been traveling pretty fast when he hit the wall. I didn't want an example of the taxidermist's art.
Oh, okay, so making the dogs play with a ball, that's not gonna happen.
I couldn't go up there.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Come here.
So, what am I missing here?
This is the second time I've caught you skulking around in here. If I find you in here once more, I'll call the police.
There's no reason to drag the police into this.
I do not want to hear your excuses. Leave.
Okay, don't get excited.
Okay. So, am I missing something outside, maybe?
The pressure sleeve had done a good job of closing off the hose.
Because taking it off wouldn't make sense.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Because I can't go straight up the stairs. The armor doesn't work. I can't pick up the hose. I'm pretty sure there's just something I need to do while he's fiddling around with the hose.
I didn't want a pot plant. Right. 3rd time's lucky. Maybe. I needed some sort of plan. There was no way that I wanted to draw attention to myself.
I mean, you could hide under the stairs. It's just like he doesn't want to do that for some reason. Okay, that doesn't help.
The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of with the guard, apart from being stupid and unworkable.
Well,
I didn't want an exam. The armor was I had a mental with the guard, apart. I love suits of armor. There was no.
I mean, he's gonna turn around in a second. And it's not...
The armor was I had a mental with the guard, apart from.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
There was no way that I wanted to draw attention.
Hey, you
Well, I
understand.
was trying to right-click it.
I know this doesn't look good, but I...
Right. This is the last time. I'm calling the police.
Don't do that. I only wanted to talk to the Countess.
Believe me, she does not want to talk to you.
You don't know that. Why don't you ask her?
She has no time for the living, only for the ghosts of the past.
Please. You have no idea how important this is.
You're right. I don't. Nor do I care. Out.
Okay already, I'm going.
This is not making a lot of sense right now. There's like a branch here.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Because I don't think there's... Like, what am I supposed to do in there, you know? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, we can go... There's nothing to do with the hose either. Let's try once more and just see if there's anything I can click on. And none of the items make sense. Because I need to either distract him or hide somehow. And the dogs I can't really get away from.
I couldn't go up there. There was a big aspidistra sitting on a table in the hall.
Yeah, it's not
The armor
like
was
clicking a
about
different
at a
part
min-
of the
with the
statue
guard
is going to
apart
change
from-
anything either.
I couldn't go up there.
Okay, it's just the same.
A big chandelier. Probably pretty impressive when all... And it must keep the moth pot... There was no...
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Come here.
Oh, maybe I figured
Are
it
you
out.
loco or just plain stupid?
Maybe
Get
I
out.
need to...
Okay, I'm going.
I need to first get the dogs going and then hide behind the statue. Maybe. I mean, it's better than what I've been trying. Okay, first agitate the dogs. And then hide.
I hid behind the armor and waited for...
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, we got it.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
Okay. It's pretty impressive that it didn't see me there, but sure. Or maybe we need to go in here. Probably not, but...
It was just a little utility room with no exit. Unless you counted the window. And I didn't.
Okay, we figured it out. Not too long of a puzzle to solve.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
That's a good
Just
point.
let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a good. That was a nice sound. Okay, let's start with just the topics.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Let's just keep asking her, I guess.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
And there's the thing on
Early
the wall
medieval. Let me think.
with the Templar
Well,
sign on it.
the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, George is the type of
Close
guy
up,
that
the
would move
modern
them.
piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady,
Oh,
I have to
man.
warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
It's so
Never
fun.
without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
Okay, now we're here all of a sudden.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
I don't think he's too happy about this.
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh,
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, I already see a few items that
Wow.
probably
this
we can
is
interact
old.
with.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Okay.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit. I couldn't reach up there. I wasn't about to start heaving at sarcophagus lids with the Countess standing there. The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble. The mausoleum for 5 man-size.
Okay, so I suppose I can't do anything with them.
In front of the shrine was a lectern with a Bible on it. On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Oh, it's like the chessboard. So then we were gonna put the pieces in there or something.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little jagged holes in the middle.
For the chess pieces.
It was too delicate to move. A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
I used a stick.
High up in the dome were windows. I guess they might open them to make it less stuffy in there.
Let's examine these. Maybe there's like a clue.
I wasn't about to start heaving at sarcophagus.
Okay, it's the same. And we don't have any chess piece or anything like that. What did he say when he picked this up?
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
I'm thinking I need to like light the candles or something.
It was too delicate. Close up, I could see that the pattern was over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little...
So basically I need the chess pieces, maybe? I mean, didn't we try this? Okay. What if we show her all these items?
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Would you tell me something?
What do you want to know?
Oh, okay, probably.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
It has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart. You cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it? I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary.
Well, at least now I'm not getting fed to the dogs. Which is a good thing.
Am I to understand that
most
the
of the
Templars
time.
left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Oh, damn the game! Now hurry!
So maybe we have to look for that missing piece as well.
My, this is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
So I guess we're just going to talk about all the other things
You
before
certainly know
he
your history.
shows up.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5, 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the de Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now.
For now. Until we bring it up again.
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
That's a big candle. Where would you buy a thing like that from?
You could not. It is an antique, unique to my knowledge.
Just how old is it?
It dates from the Middle Ages, when the Moors controlled Spain. The candle was to be lit as a signal to the estate workers if the Moors attacked.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything?
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos, is he the guy who went missing?
Si, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. The bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again.
Okay, here we go.
Lopez, you have the pieces.
Si, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady. My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
Of course not. He's never gonna trust George. Not after he's breaking in like 4 times.
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
But we're missing the final piece. Or, okay, I guess... Oh, okay, we're gonna...
No.
Are we supposed to put it to like checkmate or something? Because I can barely tell what these... And this is the king, right?
That is...
Because there's not really what's the pattern here? These 3 in a row? Because this is their king, right? And, well, I think so. He can still move there. So let's see if he is the king, which I think he is. He can move there. So if my king is here, you can still go here now. I'm not sure if I'm trying to do the right thing even. Because these are pawns, it looks like. Because we're kind of missing... I'm not exactly sure what the pattern is supposed to be here, because... Or are these the pawns? And these are like the horses, or whatever you call them. Or he is on a white tile. And these are both on red. And this guy is on both on their end, so that doesn't fit the pattern either. Can you hear the rain on the microphone? Okay, so I'm not really sure what... I mean, this is obviously the tower. I feel like it's something with the king is important. So now if he moves there, I can get him. Because these are the only ones I can do anything with. Oh, this is gonna... I just don't know what I'm trying to do. I just assume I'm supposed to like checkmate him, but it's kind of hard to tell exactly because, okay, look, if I put him there, he cannot go there or there. And if I put him here, now he has to move and he cannot go there, but he can still go there. So maybe if I'm interpreting this right, he then needs so now he can still go, he cannot go, he can still stand where he is, I suppose. Well, this isn't really making a lot of sense to me right now. I mean... So do I need to... I guess the place the king would be safe is there. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what in the hell? There's not even a hint. Am I supposed to like form the cross with these guys or something? No. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying things. This is really frustrating. So, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, I assume that if I hit the right combination... Oh, well, as I said that,
Stobart, look!
I have no idea what I did, but...
It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Well, I mean, that could have been worse. We could have... gone on doing that for hours.
I can hardly believe it is real.
Ah, go ahead. Live a little.
Are you sure? This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
Oh, well, yeah. You never know. Ta-da! Kind of like Zelda.
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice. But there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
Oh
The
my.
Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure.
I mean,
The
this is George's
manuscript
problem.
pointed
He
us to
just
the
like
knight,
picks up
and
things
I have to find him.
and just
What
has
then?
to connect
I don't
everything
know.
somehow, like all his
But when the
items that he
knight and
picks
the
up.
chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
Picks up. Let's show her the chalice.
This is the chalice I discovered in Spain.
I still can't figure out why the Countess gave it to you. After losing it for all those years, she simply gave it away to a total stranger? She's one prawn short of a paella.
The Countess is a fine lady. You shouldn't compare her with seafood.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's
That's a good
something going on
sentence.
between you and that Countess.
Are you serious? She's old enough to be my grandmother.
Well, George, you know, some people like that. I think we've shown her. I guess we're gonna take the chalice to the chapel.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'm just guessing that's where. And maybe we could try showing it to Andre. Maybe he has like some ideas for it. But I'm guessing it's something in a chapel. Like, isn't he holding, or is it like on the, on that, it's kind of like a altar. Maybe there's something there. Let's just show it to him first and see if we get like a clue or something.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Jean.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions.
Okay, that was everything.
Thanks for your help, on.
You're
That was
welcome.
not as eventful as I'd hoped. So let's look for a solution to use it. Oh wait, maybe there's something about like there needs to be wine in it, so we're gonna like take the police officer's drink, put it in the chalice for some reason. I'm not like sure how that would work, but there's a reason why that glass is there. Okay. Let's investigate the chapel once more. What does it say when I do this, by the way?
The chalice from the mausoleum was obviously of superior workmanship, but grimy and tarnished. A stone knight lay at... I wondered if this guy had died. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard. Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
I have no idea what that means, but yeah.
A bit
He's
of a stained
pointing
glass window.
up
Wow.
and down. Almost like...
Hoping for a big insight, well, had been...
It's almost like he's pointing downwards. And almost like a clock.
I was surprised Philip Lebel had left. Just think. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Waiting in prayer for the judge. I didn't have time to sit. A row of old.
Oh, okay, I thought it
all
was
those firm buttocks of the young, the flabby. That wasn't. Whoa!
Yeah, let's not do that again. Yeah. What the hell are we supposed to do with this thing? Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That.
Maybe something in the basement? Or in the sewer? Let's just see what this says.
In French, English, and German, it read, "In 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine."
Yeah, well, that's something nice to think about. So maybe there's something related to the chalice down here.
The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why.
Wait.
Hey, that's hollow! It was time for some brutal destruction.
Okay, I guess we figured something out.
I'd poked a hole in an historical site. If any archaeologists came by, they'd lynch me for this.
Well, I guess we figure out a bunch of shit right now. Wait, no. What? That's not...
Close up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever. Here goes. Hey, cool!
So, can I go in?
Inside the hole, I could see one of the...
Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna open this and then we're gonna call it quits. Yeah, I guess we're gonna save it here. and then that's like a nice little cliffhanger. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Just in case, this one will be called who knows. Okay, thanks for watching, bye bye.